Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Right to the air. Here is Goff. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a first down throw. Watson swings this out for Hunt. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down and 7. Here's Watson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 69 yards. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And some room to roam now. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Watson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harrison Bryant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 8. Goff now looks to throw. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Watson on first down. That's going to be taken in by Felton. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. York able to send this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Watson. This caught out left by Bell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Watson. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson.
Oh, into a sea of defenders, have intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions are back within a score.
So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
On first down, it's Watson. Being chased out left. The 20.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
the middle. It's Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Goff escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. 3rd and 2. Goff. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
On second down, Swift.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Wright's got it.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Goff. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Grant Delpit
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Goff. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They run. It's Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jamal Williams. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. Goff. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He's gonna let it fly.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Now it's gone. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
And he's got room.
And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here's Watson. Got it to Bell on the out route.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. Watson to throw.
Going for it all.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.